G'day and welcome back to Duckzorly Gaming and our Let's Play series, our early access Let's Play series on Penberlan Farm Deluxe, an upcoming map from Dusty Dave Modding. So we're just down at the sheep area, just checking out all our storage facilities and all the room we've got down here prior to us actually buying some sheep. We're a little bit off buying them at the moment, but we thought we'd just come down and check it all out. Make sure everything's in good order and condition. But in the meantime, we've got a little bit more work to do around the main farm, so we're going to head off and do that first. Okay, fire up the old Dodge. So yeah, we've got to head over and do some more mowing. I think it's field 12, which is the field just to the north of the farm. It's ready to be mown, so we want to get that mowed and put away before the rain comes. There's a bit of rain in the forecast, so we want to get that in as quick as we can. So if I bring up the HUD, we can see the forecast. So as you can see later on today, we're due for a bit of rain, so we want to get that in. Now field 12 is one that's just behind us to our left. That's one we're going to get in. So we're going to take the John Deere out and get some mowing done. There's a tricky little bridge, this one. Can't get big equipment up there either, so getting big combines up there is not going to happen. So it makes a pardon me, a bit more of a test. Okay, so here we are. Take the main road down to the only road down to the farm. Accelerate a bit through here because we're a bit of the clear. So anyway, I hope you're all doing well. We're sort of piling on through getting some videos situated and put up and going through it. Oh, before I forget anything else, let's do a bit of a recap. Now, the reason I'm recapping in this video is this is going to be the soonest one that will be live after the event. So this is the reason why I'm talking about what I'm about to talk about. So, over the weekend, I had the distinct pleasure of being invited to join the PCSG crew in their 24-hour charity stream for Doctors Without Borders. Now, let me just say, while there was much hilarity and much hijinks, it was an absolute pleasure and a great time with many blokes. So let me see who we had over there. Now, I'm not looking at any sheets, I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head. So obviously we had Icelandic Farmer, we had Rubber Burner, we had Wonko from PCSG, we had Johnny V. Now we're playing his map, his newly released map, Sosnovka Not Extreme. And I can tell you here and now, as a first announcement, that we will be commencing a Let's Play on that map in the next week or so. In fact, it probably will be well within this next week. Yeah, so Johnny V, Mansert, Farmer Oops, DoughBoy 2913, Farmer Client had a special appearance. Oh, who else was there? Who else have I forgotten? Oh, look, it doesn't. I mean, there was lots there, and we had an absolute ball. So yeah, it was very well done. Now I think we're still waiting for the actual final figure of how much money was raised, but I know we're looking at well over $250 US. So that's a fantastic effort for a bunch of guys who, and I mean really, and no disrespect intended to anyone, but a bunch of guys who haven't really got the global reach like a Dagon or anything else like that. So it's a very good job. So firstly, thank you to Wonko for sending me the invite. Mind you, I don't think Rubber Burner and Icelandic Farmer knew that I got an invite. But thank you to everyone. It was a great time. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to stream myself, but I certainly was able to try and help lighten the mood a little bit and have a bit of fun, and I certainly hope I did that. because I certainly had a lot of fun. It was a really enjoyable. I think I had about 8 hours or something, 10 hours in there in total, something like that. Certainly didn't do the 24 hours like the rest of them did. Well, except for Rubber Burner, he did 23 hours. But yeah, no, it was a great time. So and it's a great map. So as I keep on running into this fence, so if you haven't seen it already, head over to PCSG and pick up the map and have a look at it. It is great. I'm gonna have to realign myself. So yeah, but I have to get out of the cabin a minute and have a look. Yeah, no, it was a fantastic time, and kudos to all the guys that were involved. Obviously, particularly to like Rubber Burner, Wonko, Icelandic Farmer, Johnny V, whoever else helped organise everything, including all the moderators who are in the chats and all that sort of stuff. It really was. It was a great time, and I certainly hope everyone had as much fun as I did, because I had an absolute ball. But most importantly, it was for a good cause. So, I hear Icelandic Farmer's doing another 24-hour stream in the next week or so. So keep an eye on his channel. All right, we're just going to get stuck into our mowing now. What else was there? Yeah, so that's probably the big news. I would urge anyone. Now I know the boys were talking about trying to get the actual link for the direct donations to Doctors Without Borders went down prior to the stream. We weren't able to use it. So the primary streamers. Oh, Brummie Farmer. I forgot Brummie. Reefy 1952 was there as well for a little bit. How could I forget that? Yeah, the link went down. So the 4 main streamers, which was Icelandic Farmer, Brummie Farmer, DoughBoy, and Rubber Burner, were all using their own personal PayPals to accept donations, and then we're going to transfer it all through to Doctors Without Borders this week. Now, I know the boys are talking about trying to resurrect the link they had. If they have managed to get the link up and running, I will certainly post that here, and if you feel you can, just a couple of dollars to replace a coffee for one day in the week, put forward some money and help us help some that are far less fortunate than the rest of us, and basically tip your hat into the bucket, tip your coins and hat in the bucket, and do everything you can. But it's not an expectation, but yeah, if you're able to. But if the link is available, it will be down in the comments down below. So please check it down below. And if I can find out if it's available prior to editing and uploading this video, I'll probably put a caption somewhere about now, so you know it's all active and ready to go. Okay. So this field's only a very small field. It's not going to take long to get done, even if we are using a John Deere. If I was using a Big M or using some other piece of equipment, it'd be twice as quick, but you get that. It's the price we pay for using second-rate equipment, I guess. Yes, I went there. Come on, all you John Deere lovers. Get on the bandwagon. It's just a shame that our modders do such a good job, but I think virtually every modder has a different shade of John Deere green they've used. So, pardon me. Yeah, so unfortunately they don't all match. Anyway, it is what it is. So the last run down here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to windrow it, and we'll bale it up again. So we won't tether it into hay. We'll just, or will we? I think we might. We might tether it into hay and then bale it. Because we're probably not going to buy a lot of sheep initially, but then at least we've got some feed stored up for winter. All right. See if we can go through without getting caught up on the gate again this time. That was better. Could not speak too soon because I'll get caught up here probably. Nope. Alright. So yeah, we'll head back down here, we'll grab one of the other tractors and head back up and tidy all that up and then bale it. No, in all seriousness, I know Ice is definitely not doing another 24-hour stream in the next week or so, but the boys have already begun speaking about the next one, and I certainly will be one of the first to put my hand up to join in, because it was a lot of fun. It really was. So the sense of community and playing with others and having a good old muck about was very, very good. One of the things that disappoints me the way that I haven't got a connection that enables me to stream, because the interaction with viewers is the thing that I would really like to do. And as much as I can interact, I guess, to a point with the chat and stuff like that, or with those of you that come over to Discord, it's just not the same. So yeah, but anyway, we'll see how we go. Now I was going to say, I don't think I've got a... I still got the Vermeer. Alright, so we'll take the Vermeer out. That will do. Where's my little... Here he is. Little Massey. Take him out with the Vermeer. Make a short job of that. So anyway, back to the map. This map, I mean. So as you should be aware already, we are playing the early access. It's not publicly been released yet. This is the follow-up to Dusty Dave's Penberlan map, and it's a great little map. It's not huge by any means, and that's all part of the challenge, because it's small. It has tight gateways, tight little roads, bridges, as you've seen it just a few minutes ago. So it makes for a nice challenge, and you can sort of come in here and do a bit of farming and not take so long. Whereas, like, sometimes when you go to a map, and then you got to spend a few hours in there to get it done, or you end up doing just a little bit of a field, and then you leave and you got to come back and keep on going with it when you come back. So this certainly has some appeal. And I will admit that small maps aren't generally what I play on. However, I did, when I could get Penberlan working, I did enjoy Penberlan. But I do normally play the medium to large maps myself. But this is a lovely map, and I do thoroughly recommend it when it does come out, for sure. Now, I'm not sure when it is coming out. I haven't seen an update from Dave, actually, so I'm not too sure, but as soon as we know any news, we will let you know. Otherwise, just keep an eye on the Dusty Dave Modding Facebook page. I'm sure Dusty Dave will keep everyone informed of the progress there, but for the moment, there's no ETA of it being submitted to Giants, although I was pretty sure it wasn't too far off, but we'll see. But when it does come out, certainly download it and give it a go, and make sure you head into the mod hub and give him those stars, because it is a good little map. Actually, I didn't stop by the little water feature. Anyway, that's all good. Alright, so this one certainly won't take long to do, but it'll probably be the only thing we get done in this episode today. With the rain coming in, there's not a lot else to do. We're actually waiting on our fields to sort of come in ready to be harvested. So there might not be much more to do. And obviously we haven't got any animals, so we can't do that either. Now, we will buy some chickens as well. We'll buy the new LS Mod Company or GTX chicken enhancements, or the enhanced chicken pack, and we will run some chickens. Now I know Farmer Klein, the spreadsheet king, apparently has had a bit of a look at the chicken pack, and apparently the best way to make money is from the eggs, and that's what we'll do. We won't worry about the breeding, so we'll buy a few chickens and we'll set them up ready to pump out the eggs, and we'll see if we can make a bit of extra cash that way. Not too much maintenance wise for them, but still we do have to keep an eye on them, because the same as if you haven't seen any of the mod reviews, or particularly my mod review, which I should probably link up about now, then you will know that they are susceptible to death just the same as your cows and your sheep, if you don't provide them with food, water, and if you're breeding them, straw. So I don't think the lack of straw actually kills them. I just think it just stops the actual breeding process, but I may be wrong on that. I'll have to have another look at that just to be sure. Alright, I told you it was going to be fairly quick. Only got one more run to do on this field with the Vermeer. I do like this little Massey. Quite nimble and quick, and certainly does the job of what we want to do in most areas. Obviously it's not going to tow a big 50-foot cultivator or anything like that, but it does the job that we need it to, so that's what we want it for. I missed that. I'm not going to get it. There we got it. Alright, so we'll fold him up now. He's finished, and we can go off and grab the baler and come straight back and finish it off. And then we'll have to pick the bales up, and that'll be our jobs done effectively. Well, we'll check and see what else we have to do first. And then we'll have a look at our fields and see exactly what we're up to and what we're waiting on, just as a bit of a refresher. So we're now into early March, and I've got videos queued up pretty much all the way through to the end of April now, which is good. Obviously, if we're starting off a new series, as I just alluded to a few minutes ago, they haven't started yet, but we've got at the moment we've got Sherwood Park Farm running. That's a 24-day seasons challenge. We've got the Valley of the Old Farm, we've got Penberlan Farm Deluxe, and we've got Beaver Creek. So we've got 4 Let's Play series running. So it means we've effectively got 3 days of the week without videos. So we can probably slot one in there somewhere. But so we'll have to just have a look and see exactly what we're going to do. But we'll definitely slot in there somewhere. Definitely plenty of room for it. Alrighty. Now I'll come over here, grab the baler. This should have enough get up and go for the baler. We'll find out pretty quick. Okay. And off we go. The last thing I have to do obviously is come down and grab the bale trailer and head back up and pick up all the bales and then drop them off to the barn store. Now, going back to Johnny's new map, Sosnovka Extreme, it's a wonderful map. It isn't small by any means. It has a lot of production, has some very unique and first time on any map type features, which I won't discuss here. We'll see it in the Let's Play, or you can go and check out Icelandic Farmer's preview video where he actually goes through all the details of what's on the map. But I can assure you, after playing it for quite a few hours over the weekend, it is a very good map. Now, Johnny V sought the help and permission from Stevie to use a lot of his production buildings and scripting and stuff like that in it. So for those of you that watch my Sherwood 24-day seasons challenge and also my Beaver Creek, you'll be well accustomed to the production facilities and all that sort of stuff on the map. And also GTX Andy gave him a bit of a help with some scripting and a whole pile of other stuff as well, including the bale storage, all that sort of stuff. So very, very good, very easy map to use. But yeah, so certainly go check it out and download it and leave a comment for him. Let him know, let Johnny know. Fantastic job. I'm not just saying that because he's an Aussie like me, but yeah, you should do it anyway. It is a very good map. Unfortunately, as I sort of said to him before, over the weekend, I still never have got a chance to play Sosnovka Knot. Now I know Reefy's played a season or a series on that map, which I do watch. I can't say religiously, but I do watch it very regularly. I think I'm almost up to date with it at the moment. But yeah, Sosnovka Knot Extreme seems to be another step up again. So I congratulate Johnny on the release of his map, and again I congratulate all the boys for a wonderful idea of raising money for the charity, and at the same time launching Johnny's map, which was the whole thought process behind it. So Dewonko, Rubber Burner, Icelandic Farmer, Brummie Farmer, DoughBoy, everyone else, well done. It was a really, really good weekend, and it went really well, I think. So and I even got to play with the Big M. They finally relented after I was bitching, whinging and moaning, as they would say, about having the Big M. And I wasn't bitching, whinging and moaning all the time. I was just offering suggestions that we should get the Big M to help with the grass work and all that sort of stuff. But you know what some of these Europeans can be like. And to any Europeans that I have as subscribers, don't take that as an affront. I'm only joking. Don't want to lose you. Oh, and that's the other thing too. We just over the weekend we hit this 300 subscriber mark as well. I think it was Friday or Thursday before the weekend actually. Our good friend Hendry was I say good friend, he obviously hasn't been a subscriber very long, but certainly have chatted with Hendry quite a few times in chats of Eustace Pharmer or many of the other boys, Farmer Klein, all that sort of stuff. He was the 300th sub-E, so thank you, Hendry. So now our goals have shifted and we're looking towards the 400 mark. So as much as it's slow and steady, we're not that phased about growth being too slow or too quick or anything like that. But I mean, look, I'm more than happy and quite surprised that we're at 300. We've only been going at it for, what are we now? I think it's about 8 months all up. So it's not too bad. I mean, considering that I don't stream, which realistically is where not only do most watch hours or watched minutes come into it, but also is probably one of the biggest growth factors for subscribers, because when you've got a live stream going and you come in to watch a live stream, you end up sort of tend to watch it all. But I mean, a video, like I've noticed with my videos, you may get an average watch time of 5 or 6 minutes, whereas a stream you may sort of be, as you're interacting with the person that's streaming or the rest of the community that is engaged in the chat, you could end up being there quite easily for your hour or whatever length of time the stream's going for, and then that obviously adds to the watch time, the view time. So yeah, it is a bit of a disadvantage, but still, in saying that, like I said, noting the fact that I haven't been streaming, I haven't streamed, I'm more than happy with that. But I've also obviously got to thank my good friends Eustace Pharmer, Grizzly Bear Sims, Farmer Klein, DoughBoy, Canadian Rob, and all those others that have done any cross promotion or promoted or mentioned my channel or me in any way, shape or form, and has helped me get extra subscribers, which are from their viewers. I mean, look, I know probably the vast majority of my viewers come from the groups that I'm associated with, so like the 3 Dudes Gaming Network guys or PCSG. I mean, that's pretty much a given. I'm aware of that. So in any case, doesn't matter where you're from, who you came to me from, I thank you, and I certainly appreciate it, and I look forward to being here for a lot longer. Not really planning on going anywhere anytime soon. So I have my reasons for doing it at the moment, which is probably more for my son and that more so than anything else, because I've said this a few times now. I mean, may not be the greatest quality of stuff or whatever else, but I know while he's enjoying watching what I'm putting out, I know that he's not watching anything that he shouldn't be, that's not of the right quality or subject matter or whatever else for him as a 10-year-old. So more than happy with that. I mean, plus it gives us a bit of interaction, a bit of, he gets to pull the mickey out of his dad, which he enjoys. I don't so much, but anyway. Yeah, no, it is good fun. Alright, so I don't think we have any more grass off this field, so I'm going to have to leave the grass that's in there until next time. I'll leave it there. I was a little bit there. Can't turn tight enough to find out. A little bit. Oh, I don't think I'm going to get 1400 litres though. No. Alright. So, that's it for that. Then we head back and grab the bale trailer and collect them all up. The other thing that's been discussed of late is modders and giants. Now, a bit of a spoiler, I suppose, in one of my, I think it's a Sherwood Park Farm series coming up the next week or two, I do have a bit of a rant about it. More so the rant about modders blaming giants for knocking back their mods and stuff like that. Bullet Bill did today put out a very well worded post about modders and giants and all that sort of stuff, which I shared to our page. But yeah, I'm not going to bother getting into it here. I don't think there's any point doing it 2 or 3 times over. But needless to say, like for instance, CD Models, I think that was his name, has quit. Now, I'm led to believe and have seen there's more to the story than meets the eyes. It's not just, I mean, he basically was blaming the fact that giants are being too picky and keep on knocking back his mods or whatever else. There's a bit more to it, apparently. But in any case, the short and the tall of it is, I'm in agreement of giants. If they're going to knock back modders because it doesn't meet their criteria, meet their quality checks or whatever else, good on them. And basically, if you're a modder and you're not meeting those checks and you aren't going to put the work in to make it better, to make sure you do, then that's the way the cookie crumbles. Because you might as well go away, because I've certainly, again, I'm sort of getting into it, I don't want to, but I've certainly pared back a lot of my searching for mods on places other than the Mod Hub, just because of the fact that it has so many problems and impacts game performance and all that so much from mods that aren't finished or done to a good enough quality, but also many mods that are basically stolen without the author's permission. So that's another thing as well. But anyway, Alright, we'll forget that, we'll move on. You can listen to that in my other episode and we'll go from there. Alright, so now this trailer, that's better, you can give me operating position. Alright, now I'm not going to do this in cab because this way I can just see when we've got a full load and deal with it appropriately. Although I can anyway, so I will go back in cab. What am I saying? Alright. Because it tells me down in the HUD, doesn't it? Well done, duck. Alright, so halfway full. We're going to be lucky and get about 8 bales on this map, on this field, I mean. Maybe a little bit short. Okay, so we've got 7. Just one more, is there? I think there is. Couldn't have planned that any better if we had tried to. Look at that. Perfectly planned. Told ya. Alright. Now we'll head back over to the pig farm, which is where we've got the bale storage. And then we'll be done for this episode. We've actually gone longer than I thought we were going to. I didn't think we were going to get 30 minutes out of it. I thought we were going to get about 20, but we've gone to 30. So everyone would have probably tuned off by about now, which is fine because now I'm about to draw the competition where I give away a new car. No, I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. I might provide a Matchbox car, but no, I'm not providing a new car. That's the other thing too. I mean, I'm not one of these ones. I know a lot of YouTubers put in things where have an Easter egg or have a reason to sort of hang around at the end. It's like, well, you know what? If you're interested, you want to watch, you want to follow what I'm doing, well, you'll follow it. If not, you won't. Either way, doesn't faze me. But anyway, it is what it is. Now, if we go quick enough over the bridge, we might be able to throw up all the bales over the top of us, and pick them up as we come through. Okay, might have to do some forestry in there, I think, just for a few to the left, just for the sake of doing some at some point. But we'll see how we go. The other one too, I did watch a good video today, Simulation for the Nation, another one of our 3 Dudes member network members. He did an interview with Peter J Modding. It was a very good interview, and I was actually quite surprised once he went through it that the amount of mods of Peter J's that I actually have been using. But yeah, check him out as well, Simulation for the Nation. In fact, I'm going to check all the guys that are down below in the comments, all the 3 Dudes members and the preferred YouTubers that I watch. So that'd be nice to him today or not. Anyway, Eustace Pharmer, Grizzly Bear Sims, DoughBoy 2913, Rubber Burner, Farmer Klein, Simulation for the Nation, Reefy 1952. Who else is there? Go out and check Johnny V, check Icelandic Farmer. Let's go check them all. Anyone that's associated with anyone that's associated with Wonko, might be a short list. Sorry, Wonko. Anyone that's associated with PCSG and or 3 Dudes Gaming Network, you can't go wrong. So check them all out. Alright. So we're going to offload them there. And they'll add to our bale count. I do love these mods. It's fantastic. Fantastic, it really is. Alright, so we'll take this one back to the farm, and then that'll be it for the day. So we might as well start doing the signing off. So while I've actually mentioned it, so 3D's Gaming Network and PCSG, they're the two communities that I'm an active member of. So please go check both of them out. The links are down below in the comments, and feel free to join them. There is no charge or anything else. Both servers have their own dedicated multiplayer server, and basically run and have a great community as part of them. So go check them out. Anyway, so that's another episode in the can for Penberlan Farm Deluxe. Again, this is a early access preview Let's Play on the map that is going to be released by Dusty Dave Modding. It should be released soon, and as soon as we have a release date or any idea of it, we will certainly pop it up on our Facebook page. We'll mention it in videos, and I urge you all to go out and give it a good shake, because it is a good little map, and you will have a great time playing it. Again, I would like to thank Eustace Pharmer and Dusty Dave for giving me the opportunity to play this map as an early access. I'm really enjoying it. It's up there with the Valley of the Old Farm at the moment. I'm having trouble limiting myself to just doing the recordings and then leaving it for next time. So yeah, great map. Alright, so as we're coming back into the farm, thank you again. If you liked the episode, please press that like button. If you didn't like the episode, please press the dislike button. It'd be nice if you told me why, but that hasn't happened, and my phantom disliker, you fill your boots, champ. Sorry. And if you're not already a subscriber to the channel, please press that subscribe button. I'd love to have you along for the journey. And who knows, hopefully soon, at some stage when I upgrade my my internet, I will be able to start streaming, which will be quite scary on many different levels. But I'll certainly enjoy being able to interact with all of you as we're playing this wonderful game, or by then it might be Farming Sim 19, so who knows. Anyway, until then, this is Duckzorly at Duckzorly Gaming, wishing you a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening or night, no matter where you are in the world. Take care of all your loved ones, and we shall see you again very soon back here on Penberlan Farm Deluxe, a map by Dusty Dave Modding. Thanks very much for watching. See you later.